Like the day before, Enduro veteran Paul Edmondson claimed 4th place and taught the younger guard of Jari Mattila, Nicolas Paganon and Joachim Ljunggren that consistency pays off. With a bike not really set up for the calibre of specials in the World Championship, David Knight finished 3rd, which the rest of the world's best enduro riders should take as a warning, because in 2009, Knight makes his return to the WEC. For Juha Salminen, however, it was more a case of forcing a smile. The Finn was left to accept his status as second best on the day. After dominating Johnny Aubert in the 2 most recent GPs, this time it was the Frenchman who proved too tough to tame. The UFO Yamaha rider came home 45 seconds clear of Salminen, and if he can repeat his dominance in his home Grand Prix, he will have a clear path towards the 2008 Enduro 2 title. Well, I rode strong right from the start. I set fast times early on. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to build a lead, and I knew that if the ground dried out, I could ride faster still. I wanted to stretch out a lead in the eventuality of more rain, and in the end, it was a nice day for me. In the E2 standings, Johnny Aubert has a 17-point lead from Juha Salminen, tied for 3rd overall are Joachim Ljunggren and Alessandro Bellometti, with Roderick Tin down in 5th. For Enduro 3 Championship leader Samuli Aro, the weekend in Wales was one best to forget. The KTM factory rider finished a disappointing 6th with a personal best stage time of just 4th. Aro was soundly beaten by Germany's Markus Kerr, who continues to make progress from one race to the next. The category for the big machines was the most competitive on Sunday, just 17 seconds separating the top 5. Saturday hero Christophe Nombotin was out for a repeat performance. In the lead from the first stages, the WEC Gas rider went off the boil in the second afternoon to finish 4th in E3. Stefan Merriman went for it in the final stages of the weekend. The Australian forgot about his lack of luck on Saturday to take his 2nd podium result of the season in finishing 3rd. More than perhaps anywhere else, consistency is the key in Wales. A skilled Marko Takala seems to have greatly improved these past few years. The giant Finn took the runner-up place and could have won it. It came down to the last special stage of the weekend with Sébastien Guillaume. With this cross test that seemed tailor-made for the Frenchman, Guillaume edged Takala by 6.69 seconds to take his 2nd victory of the championship. I knew I was going to be strong on this special stage. I just had to ride like I know how we do in France every weekend. I made the most of it, and when I saw one of my guys raise his hands at the end of the stage, I knew I had it won. It was a huge relief, and we are super happy. With Aro not on top form, the standings in Enduro 3 have tightened. Behind Aro, it's Takala, Nombotin and Guillaume, with Markus Kerr rounding out the top 5. This was most likely the turning point in the season in the junior category. Championship leader Marc Bourgeois fracturing his forearm in testing. He did not compete in Wales and will also miss the French GP. The absence of the Frenchman has left the door wide open for rival Thomas Oldrati from Italy. But the factory KTM rider got himself stuck in the mud on Saturday, losing 18 minutes and was disqualified. The Italian demonstrated his mettle the next day, powering his way to a class win by 41 seconds from Oriol Mena. The Spaniard was one of the top riders on form in Wales, with Oldrati dropping out on day 1. He took top junior honours ahead of Sweden's Robert Kvarstrom, who put in his strongest showing to date in the junior class. And we couldn't leave you without taking a look at the BMW Motorrad Extreme Test Awards that reward the top rider from all categories in the Extreme Test. Season-long leader Juha Salminen won on Saturday, while Johnny Aubert took honours on the Sunday. The next round is a big one, none other than the French Grand Prix from Uzerche.